Well, welcome back everyone to Final Fantasy XIV Online. As you can see, we're in Ul'dah, outside the Adventurers Guild, and we're about to talk to Nashmira regarding our quest, our dancer quest. So this is Ul'dah, Jewel of the Desert, but we're not here to see the sights. No, we must decide upon a suitable venue for our next performance. Lovely costumes. As a matter of fact, I already have an idea. I was thinking we might put on a show in Stone's Throw, a settlement outside of town said to be home to the poor and downtrodden. Are you sure of this, Mistress Nashmira? I agree that the arts should be enjoyed by the lowborn as well as the high, but is some glorified shanty town truly the best place for us to find an audience here? I would have it no other way. Now listen to me, Roselore, and listen carefully. You will recall that I told you that our Kriegsdance has the unique power to clear hearts and minds of worries and lift the spirits of all who behold it. Put another way, bringing joy and succor to the scorned and the suffering is no less than our calling in life. In Limsa as well, our audience included many who were down on their luck, and yet it did not seem those troubles weighed so heavily in their hearts. Mayhap this is a remnant of their pirate heritage, a flagon of ale in hand and a song on the lips, and all their cares fade away. Ul'dah is different. Here I feel the scars of the calamity run deeper, particularly among those who lack the coin needed to rebuild their lives to their satisfaction. Stone's Throw it will be. I can think of no place more in need of what we offer. You there! Halt! Halt, I say! You're the dancing troupe that's come at the invitation of the syndicate, yes? On the authority of the Brass Blades, we command you to desist at once. What? Fear not, you've done naught wrong. It's just, well, Stone's Throw is not safe for visitors these days, you see. A group of real rabble-rousers have been causing trouble of late. You know how it is, protests, riots, and all sorts of unpleasant business. Of course, their anger's targeted directly at Ul'dah's upper crust. Like as not, they'd leave you a troupe of performers. Still, the syndicate cannot accept the risk of its honoured guests suffering an untimely injury, or worse. We appreciate your concern, but I can assure you that it is wholly unnecessary. All members of my troop are well trained in the art of self-defense. We're more than capable of taking care of ourselves. That's right. Besides, healing suffering and strife across the realm is precisely the reason we've come here. Whatever sort of struggle your people face, why not let us look into the matter and see if we can resolve it? It is a gracious offer, but no. Keeping the peace is our sworn duty, and one we cannot simply impose on guests. Besides, we are trained soldiers, and you are not. For your own safety, you should take your leave of this place at once. I'm more than just a dancer, you know. Actually, it should have been you should have seen these dancers. An adventurer, and one who knows her way around Ul'dah, you say? Perhaps you're fit to investigate the matter after all. Very well then, you and your friends may carry on. Just promise that you won't go looking for trouble, eh? Trouble? Certainly not, officer. Trouble is our middle name. Mistress Nashmira, leave this to me. I'll dance up a storm for these poor folks, calm their hearts, and put an end to any riots or uprisings. I admire your spirit, Rana, and yet I cannot shake the sense that great danger does indeed lurk here. You may go, but only if Roselore accompanies you, and you must promise that you will not leave her side. Oh, she's not a child, Nashmira. Anyway. Oh, Rana. Sorry. All right, the more the merrier, don't you agree, Roselore? Let's make for Stone's Throw. I'll race you there. She's so good, leader. Let's go. All right, a soiree in the Sultanate. Speak with Rana Migo near Stone's Throw. Is that my door? That's my door. Let's head on out. Okay, it's only a stone's throw away from the city's walls, that's why. Rana? Oh, there you are. Let's get started, shall we? Our first task is to figure out just who's behind these riots. Why don't we split up and ask around and see what turns up? You weren't listening to Nashmira, were you, girl? Don't tell me you're worried about that silly promise I made to Mistress Nashmira. Come now, Roselore. Clearly she worries overmuch. You saw me on the stage. Do I look like someone who can't take care of herself? Now, let's see what the townspeople can tell us. Meet you back here when we're both done, all right? Oh, she's going to get herself killed. I know. Where are we going? Let's do this quickly. Maybe we can catch up with her before she gets herself into trouble. Mm-hmm. I wish. I haven't done this quest. Let's check it out. A beleaguered beggar. Riots? Aye, there's been some trouble here of late. Won't catch me dead get myself involved. Whoever's behind it all, wish he'd just bugger off and leave us some peace and quiet for once. Of course, that doesn't stop those brass blades from glaring at me askance every time they come through the neighbourhood. Not that I can blame them, I suppose. Rumour has it some true culprit's an expert in throwing the authorities off his trail. Yes, sounds very syndicate to me. Abrasive beggar. Looking for some rabble-rousing writer, you say? Might know a thing or two. What's it to you? None of us here in Stone's Throw have much love for the rich. That's much it's true. Still wasn't till lately when someone started talking about actually giving them their due. Thought they were just talking big, but lately it seems they've been putting their plot into action. Right. Away we go. Oh no, that's a shiny patch if I'm in so much trouble. Let's go see what it's about. Hello? Waiting for Rana. I know, this is where Nashmira arrives and goes, where is she? And I'm like, oh. Hey, you there. Friends with that Makoti girl? The one with the fancy dress? She was asking around about the riots, you know. Well, would you believe I actually saw her talking to one of the blackguards responsible for it all? Oh, no. And the last thing I saw, he was leading her away somewhere. I'd go after her if I were you. Well, I wouldn't. Never had the nerve for that sort of thing. But I reckon you should before the poor thing comes to harm. Wow, that took a lot of courage. Thank you. Because she's got to live here. She's not safe. They find out she sent me after her, and she's dead. Let's get moving. Ooh, oh, no, I see. I mean, she can look after herself against one, sure, maybe 3 or 4, but... Alright, before we jump into that circle of doom, let me see, I need to do 1 of those, 2 of these, and then back to 1 of those, right? So this will give me live as an attack, live as an attack, and then hopefully some of these will wake up and we'll get Cascade. Okay, I've got to work out what Silken Flow is. I think I'll see that little status symbol thing jump up there, so that'll be good. So this is all nearby enemies. This is Fan Dance. Okay, single attack. Blade Shower. Okay, so Fan Dance, Blade Shower. And Blood Shower when it activates. And then Rising Windmill out of preference because it delivers the most damage. Alright. Let's go. Looks like someone else is doing it. Alright, so standard step. Standard step. 2 and 3. 3, right, and 1. I know I'm still right, and now we're just going to go 7, and then we're going to go 10 out of preference, and then 9. And what does that minus do? I forgot to check. Okay, that's an all nearby enemies thing as well, and then 8 is all nearby enemies. So I've got all my my ow. Well, that would be why. 7 and 9 and 1 and 2 and 3 and then 1. I know I really should watch my health a bit more. Oh, Okay, and what's that? That might be flow. No, there we go. No, that's standard finish. Oh, okay, hang on. Rightio. Okay, all right, I'm starting to get that. This is a little complex class. It's good. We'll get better. So that shiny thing there must also be standard finish. Possibly. Rana. Oh, Roselore, you really saved my skin. This man told me he'd take me to the rioters' hideout. He led me there and then, well, to be honest, I'm still unsure entirely what I witnessed. It was the strangest thing. As soon as he brought me here, his body began to sway and spin in the strangest way. If I didn't know better, I'd say he was dancing. But we can talk about that when we're back in safer environs. I should probably summon the brass blades and file an official report. Meanwhile, could you return to the city and let Mistress Nashmir know I'm all right? And tell her I'm sorry for breaking my word. Oh, okay. Note to self: dancers are not quite as proficient as us, and we should she's breaking her word again by sending me away. But anyway, report to Nashmira in Ul'dah. Just, am I going in the wrong direction? No, I'm not. Okay, so you know what? Oh, actually, it's not that far. We just run up the hill. I was going to say, let's teleport and then run. But, I mean, we're about the same distance because we go through this gate and then just across the way a bit. All the little hidden stories in this game. I love it. Mind you, I do have to work out crafting still because they've changed it from poetics for crafting gear to script. And I haven't got my head around it, or they didn't change it and I've only just noticed one of those. I see. I had a feeling this would happen. Do not blame yourself, Roselore. You're not her keeper. I will deal with the girl myself when she returns. That said, I am curious. What can you tell me of this strange dance she says her would-be captors were performing? Well, you see, Mistress Nashmira. Oh, very good, Rana. He's going to go, I told you so. Good news, friends. Thanks to your efforts, we've apprehended the firebrand. Peace should return to Stone's Throw for now, at least until the next rabble-rouser decides to fan the flames. But there is one part of the story that does not sit well with me. The girl here claims she saw her captors dancing, but those we took into custody swear to the last man they remember no such thing. They deny that they were dancing, but why ever would they feel the need to lie about something so innocuous when already convicted of a far more heinous crime? It's not precisely a lie. You see, from here the tale gets even stranger. They claim to have a vague recollection of their bodies moving, but insist they had absolutely no intention of doing so. They went on to say they couldn't even remember where or why they came up with the idea to riot in the first place. On the contrary, they seem almost relieved, just as if some evil spirit had been banished from them. Aha, the plot thickens. Mistress Nashmira. Sounds like our friends have been partaking in a particularly unstable and unsavoury alchemical concoction. At any rate, the brass blades will be taking over the investigation from here. Thank you for your assistance, and please carry on with the preparations for your performance with our blessing. Wow, that was a smile that just came and went so fast, wasn't it? Like a lip twitch and gone. I'm sorry, Mistress Nashmira. I should have stayed with Roselore, like you said. Together, I'm sure we could have worked things out peacefully. In the end, I was not able to dance even a single step. Just as the Kriegstans can enthrall and inspire, so can its service in battle. A true dancer must be prepared for both possibilities at all times. Roselore was able to display his skills as a dancer in battle today, and I suspect it is for that very reason that your would-be captors... But never mind that. Renard, you disappoint me. It is not a lack of dancing prowess that led to your failure today. No, it was the overconfidence that led you to stray from your partner's side. When Troupe Valsham dances, we dance as one. We dance to stir hearts and lift spirits, not merely to show off our skills that our admirers might shower us with empty praise. I thought you understood this, but it is clear you still have much to learn. I am sorry, Mistress Nashmira. I promise I will not repeat my mistake. Oh, and then she goes off on her own again. Forgive me for making you suffer the girl's foolishness, Roselore. Though she has grown in skill, it is clear she is still a child in more ways than one. I can only hope that she will take today's lesson to heart, lest she eventually pay the price. You ask a lot of her. Being a true dancer is about more than knowing how to move one's feet. It must be tougher on Renard than anyone, lest Troupe Valsham failed to carry out its sworn duty. I can see you're confused by my words. Do not worry, all will become evident in due time. Yes, both you and Renard will understand all too well. Oh dear, that's a worry. And with that, I must prepare for our forthcoming performance. This time, I will be asking Renard to take the stage alone. She may consider her opportunity to reflect upon her actions today and, God's willing, learn and grow from her missteps. Meanwhile, perhaps it would be best if you too return to your training. If you and Renard truly mean to bring out the best in one another, both of you will need to work harder than ever before. Farewell for now, and let us meet up again when it's time to move on. Right, that was interesting. We haven't even done our performance yet. And now, I do believe it's time I did some investigating of my own. Uh-oh. And what did you just tell Renard about overconfidence, young lady? Let's go and see what happens next. All right, our next dancing thing is available when we hit level 65. What's this one? What level is this one? 56. All right, so we haven't yet reached that point where we have to go to another section. You know what I should be doing too? I should have eaten something. Not particularly because I'm hungry, but... Oh, well, that makes it simple, doesn't it? There's nothing there to eat. I see. Let's sort that. Let's go into our character. Little bit of character maintenance. Okay, good. So we have no better gear for ourselves yet. What level is our gear? It is level 255. All right, and I haven't unlocked. Where do I get the next level gear? Yeah, I think I need to actually head into the next area to get the next level up. All right, but this here we could fix. Like if we have the tomestones. Yeah, I think. Have I unlocked those yet? Oh gosh, I hope so. Control C for your things. Okay, we have a few tomestones. I know where we are. Mordona is where we need to go for better jewelry, and I should be able to get maybe one piece. Rightio. Well, fine. Okay, that dress to harvest out of the blue, cease and desist. The Immaculate. Oh no. It would give us a run for our money, though, wouldn't it? The imitation sword is finally discovered by Nashu, who trips over the blade during her search. Inspector Hildebrande begins to congratulate himself on a job well done, only to interrupt himself with a mighty sneeze. Observing that the inspector is in dire need of new clothes, Nashu departs for Ul'dah to purchase garments for Inspector Hildebrande, as well as a supply of hair tonic for Eleazar. With sword in hand, the inspector returns to the Golden Bazaar, bidding you to follow. Well, why don't we go and see? Oh, I see. Well, why don't we go and see where that is? Let's head off to Camp Drybone. I get a feeling I'm missing something that I should be doing. I think I should also be doing my my critter quests, my Allied Society quests. So we'll have a quick look at where they're standing in just a minute. Oh dear. All right, but let's Let's do a little bit of a look at Immaculate Deception for Sir Hildebrande. I think I should probably do a series where I do these all in one flowing thing, but instead of jumping around. Alright, but questing is a good way to, oh, that's right, I'm supposed to fly this way. Is a good way to increase our experience. We should probably buy food too. Alrighty. So basically on my screen here, these ones here, these are all of the classes or jobs that I've done to where they can be taken to the end of a realm reborn. Most of them are now waiting on us going to Ishgard, which reminds me, what level are we? We're 63. We could do, oh, we should be, oh my gosh, do I really want to line up as a dancer in Sigh? Yes, I do. Let's give it a shot. In Duty Finder, we are... We can do this. Get it. Stone Vigil, Darkhold. I've forgotten the name. That one. AC Alpha Amphitheater Hard Radio. And I think it is a trial, which is why we're having so much trouble getting it to pop. All right, let's do that. Oh God, what did I just do to myself? Okay, we're good. I know it's probably not something I should be doing with a class that I'm not confident with. Let me just jump down. I'm gonna speak to Eleazar. Benegar. Maybe he's inside. Let's just go in. Had to find the door. There he is. Eleazar, how you doing? As promised, I return to you your father's ancient blade. Aye, it is her. Every chip and scratch is just as I remember. God's bless ye, sir. I never expected you would go to such length for two strangers without thought of reward. Altruism is a rare trait these days. 'Tis common enough if you know where to look. A gentleman recognizes the good in every soul and understands that none deserve to be forsaken. This young knight behind him, wonder what he's doing. Spoken like a true gentleman, though your garments beg to differ. Inspector, I brought your change of clothing. I also brought a supply of tonic from this peddler I met in Pearl Lane. Excellent work, Nashu. If you would just bring me that case. Oh, Eleazar's happy. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, thank goodness. I thought some disaster was about to happen. Inspector Hildebrande? There appears to be something lodged in my forehead. Could it be a missive from an adoring admirer? Eleazar in the background with his hair tonic. Oh my God, how many bottles is he using? The author neglected to pen her name. I shall come to claim the collector's blade. Is that supposed to be flattering? No, it's supposed to be intimidating. The duelist wrote this. He's daring you to stop him. These are always a bit comedic. A challenge? For me? Oh, at last the curtain rises. Oh my God. Very well. If I am to duel the duelist, I must dress for the occasion. critical mass has been reached. Oh my. I, Hildebrande, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, accept your challenge. Great. He's incredible, so bold, so majestic, just like a warrior of light. No, a gentleman of light. Oh no. He is exceptionally something. Core, Inspector Hildebrande, you look amazing. Uh-oh. Hildebrande? I wonder if that should be a boy's voice or a girl's voice. It's hard to tell. They're very difficult to discern. This is far from the strongest of swords. Blue skies and the rolling desert. How much longer must I seek the blade of legend? Who's that? It's like an Oni of some kind. Alright, no XP, I forgot. Filtered water, the Immaculate deception. Well, there was something I just thought, oh, I know what. Challenge accepted, my worthy opponent. You shall not claim the blade. With my, let us call it what it is, genius. I wish it will stop you. Wait, you wish to duel with weapons, not wits? This bridge hardly seems appropriate for such an epic battle. Hildebrande will return in... I know, it was too fast for me. Hey, I know that spear. That's the one I found buried with the pumpkins. Pumpkins sort of remind me of, no, it's gone. Never mind. Right. Well, why don't we leave that? I know, it's like an opportunity plus sign. I think we should leave it though for the minute. Oh, but I don't want to leave it for the minute. I know. Let's run away before I get too tempted. There is one other place I need to go to because it is that time of year. It is a brand spanking new year. We're not returning to New Gridania. I was hoping to head to Limsa. And the festival is on again. And there is a new minion to be earned. Yes, I have Heavensturn. There you go. Heavensturn is back. And I know you'll be seeing this after Heavensturn, but let's go and see what it was all about. Of course, it does help if I head up to the right part of Limsa Lomiinsa. So with Heavensturn, this is a level 15 quest. This year it begins, actually I think almost every year it begins in Limsa Lomiinsa. And if you start your character before the quest is over, like you brand spanking new character, you can get it up to level 15, but if you start a New Gridania or Ul'dah, you're going to have to also get to the point where you do the envoy quest for each for that area, and then you'll be able to travel to Limsa and take part in this event. So this is the Heavensturn event for 2025. 2026, my bad. I'll get there eventually. I know I'm still writing it wrong. It's only the first weekend. Seize the Neigh, because it is the year of the horse this year. The Uma Bugyo would treat your aid for the Heavensturn festivities. This quest is available for a limited time only. Well, let's accept it then. In honor and glory do we first lay eyes upon one another. I am the Uma Bugyo, the head of a delegation from the Far Eastern nation of Hingashi. We are come on a mission to tend the fire of friendship with your Eorzea. This we seek to do by sharing the joys of our Heavensturn customs, which differs from those observed on these shores. While the people of Eorzea choose a deity to be first among the 12, we in the Far East grant that honor to one of 12 noble beasts. And this year the honor belongs to the horse, the most dignified and dependable of steeds. Now, though I previously had the pleasure of introducing the horse in Eorzea, few are they who have true appreciation for the creature. This time, therefore, it is my hope to better convey its appeal, its gallantry and majesty, to which end we are planning to have the march in a procession. Presently, a member of our delegation is out spreading word of the event to the people of Limsa Lomiinsa. He wears a unique kabuto like mine and has a delightful mascot with him besides. Alas, said mascot is as anxious as it is adorable, and we are having some difficulty handling it. As an adventurer, I dare say you have a wealth of experience interacting with creatures great and small. If you're willing, might we prevail upon your aid? Yes. In humility and gratitude do I receive your assent. Without further ado, my assistant, the Uma Yoriki, set off in the direction of the drowning wench. Pray seek him out and offer him your able assistance. Let's go. Seasonal event accepted. My goodness. Heavens, look at the decks. The decorations. It's just everywhere. It's so nice. Alrighty, let's go. I see a little shield indicating a quest marked. Let's go talk to Uma Yoriki. You know what we've forgotten to do? Yes, we've forgotten to learn about the festival from those near it. Alright, here we go. Oh dear. Come here, I say. Come here. Good luck. How am I supposed to promote the procession when it refuses my every command? Because it's not a puppy. Ah, forgive me. I did not notice you there. I'm actually here to help. The Uma Bugyo sent you say? I could indeed do with some help. The little one here is a unicolt, the young of a unicorn, rare even in Eorzea. A delegation was able to borrow it for this Heavensturn celebration, but as you can see, it is disinclined to obey me. While I am versed in the handling of horses and could tame the unruliest of them, this creature has eluded all my attempts to reach out to it. It appears to be daunted by its new surroundings, and it will neither move nor respond to aught I say. Huh. Hey, little fella. Oh, there we go. There you are. Come here. Right. I am not making that sound again. Alright. What? What's this? The unicolt approaches you of its own accord. I don't sound like a young unicolt, okay? When I collected it from Ishgard, I was told that unicorns favor those who are pure of heart. I had thought it a myth, but the creatures may truly have the ability to sense our intent. In my eagerness to use it for our festivities, I may have driven it away, while you drew it to yourself with your innocence. Right. Me. There it goes again. Alright. Well, unless I'm mistaken, it wishes to say that with you, it would be willing to promote the Heavensturn procession. Loath though I am to impose, might I ask you to take the Unicult with you and spread the word of the event? The procession will set forth from the Zephyr Gate in Middle Laodicea and strike southward. To begin with, you might try approaching the folk nearby. When you have finished, pray report to the Umabugyo. I leave the Unicult in your capable hands. There, see, I'd be happy to do that. Hello, Yuma. It's very excited to see me. The Yuma Nukkult is eager to set forth with you. Take it around the area and inform the locals about the Heavensturn procession. Escort. What escorting entails. Certain duties require that one or more NPCs accompany you in order to proceed with quest objectives. You must keep them at your side and make your way to a designated location. What escorting entails. So long as you remain in the same area, NPCs accompanying you will remain at your side even when using teleport or the Ethernet. It is possible to ride mounts or swim while escorting NPCs. Please note, however, they will not appear at your side until you dismount or leave the water. What escorting entails. You may also speak with NPCs while escorting them. Furthermore, you may encounter conversation points escorting them along the way, which offer additional topics of discussion. These points will also be indicated on your map. When speaking with NPCs, you'll be given the option to part ways. You will also part ways automatically when changing areas. If you part ways with an NPC, you may return to the starting point and speak with them to try again. Alright, so I'm going to take the risk that the Duty Finder... Actually, let's pop out of Duty Finder for this then. Just to ensure that we don't get disturbed and have to do it again, because that would be a pain. Let's go. Come on, little one. Hi, Lorraine. Alright. Quentinane. Hi, Quentinane. Ah, it's Heavensturn again, isn't it? Our Far Eastern friends got something in store for us, I gather. Come on, little one. Well now, what a curious little creature. What exactly is it? We can do this together. There you go, little one. There you go. So it's the Heavensturn mascot, and I see now it's a unicorn, which makes this the year of the horse, aye? There, little one, you tell him. That explains the style of its adornments. I'm mostly out on the sea, so I don't have much contact with horses. But there was a thriving harness trade over in Kugane. Chocobos, Neozia, and horses in the Far East. It's interesting, isn't it, how the two different creatures in faraway lands came to be embraced in the same way? Much respect for our steeds, I think. There's to be a procession outside the city, you say. That sounds like a good bit of fun. We'll tell everyone we know about it. Oh my goodness. Wow. Calm the farm, little one. What are you doing? The Unicult appears to be pleased at having promoted the event. Continue taking it around the city and spreading the word. Alrighty, let's have a look. Alright, we need to go in both directions. Okay, come on. And look for conversation points along the way. Am I going in the right? Yep, because we're going up to here. Off to the Grand Company, the Maelstrom. Yeah. Hey, that unicorn, young I spy. And it's the mascot for this year's Heavensturn, you say? I see, I see. Might be as you're aware, but the Grand Company's been employing horses on a trial basis, something that came about years ago thanks to the Heavensturn celebration. Being hard to come by in Eorzea, they're not like to replace Chocobos, but by all accounts they're comfortable creatures to ride. Seeing a little one here reminds me of that, and if the Maelstrom's also taken part of the procession as I expect, I'll make a point of ducking out to watch it. Oh, right. That's pretty cool. The wind-up warrior is trying to ride the unicorn. I see. Come on, Uni. Let's go. It does look very much like he is, isn't he? That'd be funny if he did jump on his back. Now we are heading... Ooh. Oh, wait a minute. Am I going the wrong direction? No. Off to find some food. Now we could, theoretically, we could just take the teleport system up to the restaurant, but I'm not really confident in it, so we'll jog. It's not that far. Is it the restaurant? No. Oh, we'll find out in a minute. Yes, here we go. This is where we get our lamb chop adventure from when we first start. Oh my, I've run out of lamb cuts. I know. No, I will not say how many times I've done that quest. Oh, goodness me. Just pop out. There we go. The sated citizen. Well, way to get her attention, boy. Oh my, you gave me quite a shock. Whatever you might be, I've never seen a horned beast like you before. Don't you read books? Ah, so that's why it's attired this way. I must say, I do enjoy it when Heavensturn comes to Eorzea. It allows us to experience the Far Eastern culture right here at home. And this procession sounds delightful. I assume the little one will be part of it as well? Oh, yes, the little one will. Just ask it. How adorable. I'm not too familiar with horses, so I look forward to seeing them in all their gallantry and majesty. Keep spreading word of the Heavensturn. Right, we've completed that. Now I need to go speak to the Uma Bugyo while the Uma cult is accompanying me. Let's take the Uma cult for a little bit more of a run. It might calm it down too, you know, give it a bit of an exercise. Because when they said they're a reliable mount, I'm like remembering one of the horse people that I knew describing them as half a ton of nerves and panic. Yeah, it's like, wow, what horses have you been dealing with? But yeah, they can be a bit flighty. It's in their nature. Yes, it all depends on what you've been used to. I know I'm trying to get my wind-up warrior of light to stop chasing the Unipony's tail. It's not working very well. Uma Bugyo. Here we go. Ah, you are returned. I'm given to understand that you've been promoting the procession together with the Unicult. And a most excellent job you have done of it, if the excitement among the townspeople is any indication. Allow me to express my heartfelt thanks for your assistance. Oh dear. Now then, may I ask how our mascot fares? When I last beheld it, it was starting at fairly every sight and sound. Oh no, it's ready to cause mischief now. There we go. Look at that. Hello. Well now, look how outgoing and cheerful you have become. Had I not known better, I would not think you the same creature. Lest you wonder, there's a reason why we went through not inconsiderable effort to have a unicorn to be our mascot for this year's celebration. It all began during my previous visit to Eorzea. In our impassioned desire to introduce a horse to your land, we had incurred the ire of a fraternity representing Chocobo interests, with whose leader I engaged in a heated argument. Thankfully, an Ishgardian knight chanced to be on hand, a charmingly irrepressible silver-haired gentleman who helped us to resolve matters in civility and amity. Bearing the crest of the unicorn upon his person, he smiled as he expressed his tremendous and equal admiration for horses and chocobos both. That must have been 12 years ago. No, it can't have been. We're not that old. Or are we? We might be. No. I have to go look it up now. In recalling that episode, I was reminded of the greatness of bonds that transcend nations. And so, when our delegation was due to visit Eorzea once more, I was inspired to reach out to the noble house to which that knight belonged. For a time, I'd feared what might become of this year's event, but thanks to the Unicult and you for helping it come into its own, I have confidence that all shall be well. Aww, I love the little ear flip it's doing. Yes, all shall be well indeed. Much like the Ishgardian knight, I believe you possess an innate ability to bring disparate hearts and souls together. That being the case, with you having promoted the procession, full sure am I that we shall have a great crowd in attendance. Now then, the hour of the event is upon us. We shall begin as soon as the preparations are complete. All right, completing Seize the Neigh. But we're not done yet. This year we have two. Majesty in motion. The Uma Bugyo is eager to have the Heavensturn procession underway. This quest is available for a limited time only. Even as we speak, my faithful assistants should be seeing to the final preparations at the procession's departure point. Being immediately outside the Zephyr Gate, the people should not have trouble finding it. I dare say even you could make your own way there, little one, now that you've been around the city. Oh boy, no, don't tell it things like that. My goodness, lady. And there it goes. It does me well to see the Unicult in such good spirits. Now, seeing as you kindly promoted the procession, it seems only natural that you attended as well. Will you not do us the honour? Excellent. Pray seek out the Yuma Yoriki outside the Zephyr Gate. He can direct you to the best locations for viewing the event. Yeah. The Zephyr Gate. Radio. Now, if you have unlocked all of your Etherites in a city, it's very, very easy to get to the Zephyr Gate. You just go over to your nearest Ethernet shard, in this case it's the Aft Castle, and you go down your list until you find the gates. So we're after the Zephyr Gate. It'll show us which gate we think we're after, and if we agree, we click it again. There we go. Quickest way to get to the Zephyr Gate. Alright, let's speak to Uma Yoriki. Ah, so you've come too. I was quite surprised when the Unicult appeared alone. There he goes again. He's very vocal now. In the short time it has been with you, it has become completely at ease with around people. You truly have a way with beasts. Now then, those participating in the procession should be arriving soon. There we go. Oh my gosh. Horses. Ah, these horses. Might they be... Indeed, they're the first to be brought from the Far East after your delegation's visit years ago. Being of a breed suited to our climes, they've fared very well. We employ them in patrols and various other duties, and they've proven themselves most dependable. As their riders and carers both, it gives us great pride to present them before the people on the occasion of this Heavensturn. But to have our 3 steeds lined up side by side, I've no doubt that mine is the finest among them. I beg to differ. Mine has the brightest eyes, the shiniest coat, and the noblest bearing. Any and all can see that it is the finest. Oh no, in the middle of these two about to go to it, I think. As you can see, we're quite taken with our horses. These splendid steeds will make their way together along the road, putting their gallant and majestic forms on display. A marvellous way to mark the coming of the year of the horse. I trust you'll agree? Well, the colt agrees. What's this? You wish to join the procession? Mate, he wishes to lead the procession. While I am impressed with your newfound courage, little one, I fear it would not be safe for you to run among war-trained creatures several times your size. Now, why didn't you bring a bigger unicorn? Oh, my bad. Look at it. Oh. I think it would be a great addition to the event. And I'll be there to watch over it, see? If you will accompany it, perhaps there is no cause for concern. And 'tis true that the people would be delighted to see our adorable mascot. Very well, you may take part. No, what have I done? Let us proceed in this manner while the grand company horses travel along the road. The unicolt shall run freely through the fields with you at its side. That should help the procession end on a charming accent, I believe. Right. Without further ado then, the good officers and I shall set forth. We shall see you and the unicolt at the procession's end. And the little one's like, wait, what? All right, little one. Speak with the unicolt and follow its lead. Okay. Oh, Fluffy. No, come on, just because... Get your fluffy tail back here. Thank you. All right, come on. Uh-oh. The unicolt is champing at the proverbial bit to set forth. Following. Certain duties require you to follow an NPC to a designated location. Should you fall too far behind, the NPC will return to the starting point and you must speak with them to try again. Right, let's not do that. No, come back here, you little maniac. Okay, we're gaining on it at a normal pace. We will play Splat the Rat if that thing has a go at my pony. Right, we're here, you say. The unicolt is savoring the joy of running freely while being cheered on by the people. Want some more? Okay, let's go. Well, come back here, you little turkey. Okay, follow. Okay. Oh, wow, you like it. Yeah, I'm shy, see. Now it's an extroverted pony. The unicolt appears tremendously satisfied and is happy. All right. Once more for the kitties then? Yes? All right. The unicolt is eager to continue on to your destination. Unicolt, I think. Or is it Uma? Pronunciation, I should look that one up. Here we go. There we go. Look at that. I'll just get that out of the way. Oh boy, you are excited. We were watching from here. You ran impressively, little one. Hear, hear, be it a great stallion or a growing foal, few things are more magnificent than a horse in motion. True. In the Far East, 'tis believed that to behold the horse's majestic form in the new year is to pray for peace and plenty. Furthermore, the unicorn is a symbol of the bond between our lands, a mark of friendship that shall endure for generations. These two things serve to lend the procession even greater meaning. I wish they'd put a horse sound effect in. In Ishgard, the unicorn is held to be a sacred beast that assists in religious rites. 'Tis rather fitting that it should assist in Heavensturn as well. Is that so? That is a most fascinating... Is that so? That is most fascinating, for the unicorn is also considered a sacred beast in the Far East, possessed of divine powers. Distant though our lands may be, we have much and more in common. To have the little one be part of the celebration is auspicious indeed. Now where's he going? Come back here, you little rat. Oh no you don't. Well, all right. Haha, truly a horse in motion is a magnificent sight. With that, my fellows and I shall tend to tidying up. In the meantime, I would be grateful if you could report to the Uma Bugyo. My thanks again for your invaluable aid. Come on, trouble. Oh my goodness, that is cute, isn't it? Well, let's complete this quest. And then we might have a look and see what else the festival has to offer. Let us recount the adventures of the Unicolt. In gladness and glee do I welcome your return. By the Unicolt's buoyant bearing alone, I could tell that the procession was a rousing success. Oh my. You've done very well, little one, going far and above and beyond your duty as a mascot. Rightly proud of yourself you may be. Now, in the course of being at your side, our once wary Unicolt has forged a bond of trust with you. Is this not so? Oh dear, you wouldn't. Don't I have enough pets in my backpack? Then in hope and faith do I ask that you take it with you on your journeys. In your care, I believe it can reach its full stride, and our Ishgardian friends would doubtless agree. In parting, I bid you enjoy the Heavensturn festivities while they last, and on behalf of our delegation, I wish you health and happiness for the year ahead. Oh wow. Yep. That's our seasonal event. Now, before we go, should you wish to draw Omikuji, the Omikujishi has returned to offer his services for the remainder of the celebration. Seek him out for a Heavensturn fortune. Furthermore, 12 extra fortunes have been defined this year. Keep a watchful eye on the prosperity section of your Omikuji and discover what new journeys might lie in wait for you. That's exciting. Given that there are changes coming up, and aren't we waiting for 8, like the next thing that comes after Dawn Trail? Is that going to happen? Oh, maybe that'll happen this year. I didn't think it was going to be so soon. All right, well, let's have a little bit of an explore. Well, before we do, let us grab our little Unicolt. So we go into our inventory, find the Unicolt. Now, I've got my inventory set so things appear in the last square. You can actually do that in your character settings. If I go escape, and we go to character configuration, you go across to item settings, in general, item settings, and you go down, and this is the thing. At the very top you have your inventory interface. So I have all newly obtained items in the armory chest. That's just your armory stuff. that goes in your weapons and your gear. And all newly crafted items go in my inventory. Although I'm thinking if I'm crafting it for myself, I might want to turn that off. Anyway, we need to also store all newly obtained items in the last open inventory slot. So I've got that box there ticked. It's not ticked when you first start. So if you want things to go in the last open inventory slot, that's the box you need. Alrighty, let's get back to our now easily found Uma no Unicult. We're going to hit. We right click on him, then we click on use. I'm not sure what it is with the console. I play keyboard and mouse, so there is that. And that's it. Now we should be able to find our wonderful little Unicult. You go under, this is your main menu down here. Pick character. Go to minion guide. You see we have a little green dot. And little green dot indicates we have a new minion. On the occasion of the Heavensturn celebration, House Fortomps helped to secure the loan of this unicorn young to serve as the mascot for the visiting Far Eastern delegation. Though initially nervous to be away from home, the creature was able to find its stride at your side, and there it appears content to remain. Behavior independent. Now these are minions. You can use it in the minions game, which we haven't really played a lot of. But there we go. And then when I click off it, the little green dot's going to disappear because we've actually looked at them. Right. But there should be over here some Uma. So we have a Far Eastern merchant. What's here? What have they got in stock this year? A gilded screen. A gorgeous folding screen designed for display during Heavensturn. For 6,000 gil. I might buy that. It just means I'm going to have to, oh dear, I'm going to have to, maybe I should pick an apartment because I can afford that. They're like 400,000. All right, what is Zoni? A clear soup served on special occasions. Its origins are in the Far East. It's a duration of 30 minutes. It gives you plus 6% gathering points to a maximum of an additional 19 points, which is fairly handy. And a perception of plus 9, that's pretty good. And a magic prism of advent cakes. All right, I'm going to leave that alone. So that's that. But let's also talk to the Red Uma Doshin. Good morrow to you, my lady. I am the Uma Doshin, a member of the Far Eastern delegation, come to share our traditions of Heavensturn with the good people of Eorzea. Is there aught you would know of this year's celebration? You need only ask. Well, what do you do here? Thanks in no small part to your good self, the procession was a great success, and the celebration continues to delight the people. We hope you enjoy the remainder of everything that is on offer. Should you wish to draw Omikuji, the Omikujishi will be pleased to assist you. I forgot to do this last time. What is Heavensturn? You are unfamiliar with the festival? The tradition has a rich history which dates back centuries, but I do not wish to bore you, so I shall try and keep my summation brief. Heavensturn is a celebration that marks the start of a new year, though the way in which it is observed differs from region to region. Here in Eorzea, it is said that the 12 select one among them to keep vigil over the realm until the next passing of the 12 moons. I believe this year it is Nofika, the goddess of abundance, who has been charged with this duty. In the Far East, however, the changing of the year is heralded by one of the 12 totem animals. As you have no doubt discerned from my helm, this year we pay homage to the noble Uma. Ah, forgive me, that name is likely unfamiliar to your ears. I believe you Eorzeans call this most majestic of beasts a horse. How such a peculiar name was conceived, I will never know. There you go. So that is what the Red Uma Doshin will tell you. Now, I've never really looked at the fortune teller recompense link shells famous, so I don't really know. Ah, here we are. This is the Far Eastern Omikujishi. Not very far, as you can see, from the central stage. If we go onto the map, we'll just zoom in a little bit. We're in the very center of the Alf Castle, and we're just off to the right, not far from the delivery Moogle. Alright, let us speak with the Far Eastern Omikujishi. Greetings, my friend. I deal in Omikuji, traditional Far Eastern fortunes. Would you care to draw one? Well, let's learn about the Omikujishi. But I am but a man who, over the course of many winters, has come to find himself enthralled by the mysteries surrounding the number 12. The 12 beasts of the Far East, the 12 deities of Eosia, and the 12 surnames of Viera males. Do you not find your own curiosity piqued by how the number appears in myriad cultures around the star? I cannot help but wonder if there is some connection we have yet to discover. It was during my journey to uncover this mystery that I discovered the Omikuji, and it is the Omikuji which have led me to where I stand today. Ah, but I have yet to tell you my name. It is Namero at present, though we Viera who have chosen to venture from our homeland are prone to changing our names on a whim. I'm a rather unusual case. I switch between 12 different names depending on the outlook of my fortune. And the origins of Omikuji? Omikuji date back thousands of years. 'Tis said that 12 beasts of Far Eastern legend, known locally as messengers of the divine, once appeared before a monk in his dreams and imparted to him 12 divine revelations each. Believing the vast wisdom bestowed upon him was not his alone to keep, the monk compiled each of the 12 revelations from the 12 beasts into fortunes, 144 all told, and then began a journey to spread his knowledge to others for the benefit of all. As he travelled the land, word of the fortunes spread far and wide throughout the Far East. That, my friend, is how Omikuji came to be. Right, well let's draw our Omikuji and see how this goes. You may draw as many as you like, but know that you must pay a fee of 100 gil per draw. Yes. Very good. I shall be happy to oblige. Okay. I've not done this before. Great fortune. Thou shalt experience extraordinary fortune. Keep these words of guidance in thy heart. Adventure. Shirk not the offers of the august, for proffered hands forge new bonds. Relationships. Fortunate are those who do not stray from their friends. Prosperity, and now it rains. Oh, no, this is great fortune now. Prosperity. From enduring friendships shall great rewards arise. Conflict. Beyond repetition lieth truth. Neglect not thy training. Favour. Be fierce like unto the fury, and victory shall be assured thee. Right. You do know I adventure alone, right? Well, this character does. That's interesting, isn't it? A fortune for Roselore. Shirk not the offers of the august, for proffered hands forge new bonds. Fortunate are those who do not stray far from their friends. From enduring friendships shall great rewards arise. Beyond repetition lieth truth. Neglect not thy training. Be fierce like unto the fury, and victory shall be assured thee. What are you trying to say, game? That maybe I need to find... Look, last time I joined an FC... Hang on. You'll be unable to review the contents of your fortune after closing this window. Are you sure you wish to proceed? Yes. I will just have to bear the words in my heart. How did you fare? Whether it was the desired result or otherwise, I pray the words imparted by the fortune serve to guide you in the coming days. I don't know. What's this? Okay. Wow. Alright. What's that game? Go find some friends. I have plenty of friends. I wave at them as I run past. Right. Wow. Okay. That was interesting. What are we going to do next, guys? I guess we're level 63. Our next Dancer quest is at level 65. And some of our favorite activities for leveling up, what are they? Let's have a look at our challenge log. That's one of our best activities. We have 35 hours remaining on this one. Did we earn anything in the complete section? Not this time round. That's okay. But I know we have a lot to think about, don't we? Let us. We have Allied Society quests to do. We have Lev quests that will also help us level. We can go find some fates. Let's me go Control C and we'll have a look at our common currencies. Okay, so we probably need to spend our company seals as well, right? I wonder what I can spend those on. That's okay, because you earn company seals in fates is why I checked that one. We do have plenty of room for our tomestones, so we need to upgrade our gear. And our currency, we've actually started earning Sylphic gold leaves. So if we get into our crafting, some of our crafting materials will be a little bit easier to get, maybe. However, I think on that note, I am going to bid you adieu. If you enjoyed the episode, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe. And I'll check you later. Take care out there.